Hello. Yeah, no.
Until everyone's settled. Guys. Sam, do you want to kick us off?
Hello, Jurgen. Very satisfying scoreline in the end. What did you think of the performance?
Very good moments, a lot of very good moments, and of course periods where, where we could have done better. That's how it is. But we played on Wednesday. We played today. We had to create and to create and to create. It means that's really hard work, to be honest, and that's makes it so difficult. We could have done, of course, in a few moments better. I'm not sure if we could have done because of the Wednesday game, but you need to. For your most creative football, you need fresh legs and fresh. You need fresh players. So that's how it is. But you cannot change full team, and because you need rhythm as well. And it was a similar game to the Belgrade game, possession-wise. Of course, we had today a massive number of possession, I think, and so the start was really good in the game, and then when they had their first set piece, these throw-ins, these really threatful throw-ins, and that stuff that gave them a little lift, and we lost one or two balls too much in the wrong situation. If all balls, like the last situation before half-time, for example, was a long ball from us, we should have this kind of chip ball, which is difficult to defend. We win the second ball. I think Mo won it. Bobby passed to Alberto, chip on the second post, and there far post, and there is Adam with a good header. So situations like that where you force it a bit. So that we could have done more often like that. But I'm completely fine. We scored a second one, and then we conceded a goal. That's never something you want, but especially not when you can get, I don't know exactly which record, but any record, but it's always possible. And in this moment today, it helped even a little bit, because now Cardiff thought there is something a bit more in that game, and in these moments we were immediately there and finished the game off. So I'm really happy about that, and now we can recover and then prepare the next game.
How would you assess Seven Shaqiri's influence on you?
Yeah, good. He played 4 games, nearly 90 minutes now in a row in the international break. Both games for Switzerland, for us, Huddersfield, and now against Belgrade, I think 70. So it was clear that we don't know Shaq long enough and good enough to know how he reacts. Not performance-wise, that's not important. More so, sometimes you have to protect players until you know them a bit better. And I thought the lineup we've chosen for today was a good one. For Adam, it was good to start. He was really involved in a lot of things, especially in the first half, and of course then gets a little bit less in the second half. That's completely normal. So that helped, and Shaq came in and was involved in I think in 2 nice goals. That's always good. Created. That made it so hard to leave him out, because he was a good player for that game. Only you have to need to think a bit about it, if it's really the right thing to do. We decided differently, but that's how it is. So football games mean about 97, 98 minutes, and you need 14 players for that. Okay, today we only had 13, but because we only changed twice, but bringing on that quality, what we can bring on meanwhile is a massive difference.
Steve?
The Sadio Mane, I mean, it's very clever feat. Good goals.
Yeah.
Very good performance.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's how it is. So it's all. He has a broken thumb and plays with a brace. So that's it's. I wouldn't feel comfortable with it, to be honest. But he obviously ignores it pretty well. The first goal, he gets the assist and the goal. Actually, I think he prepared it by himself. And that was first goal, right? And all good, very, very good performance. So it's just fine with that.
Any more, guys?
Can I give you exactly what you expected today?
Pretty much, actually, it was clear that I have a lot of respect for what Cardiff is doing. To be honest, it's just so difficult to play against. To be honest, that's how I don't think they had a lot of clear results when they lost. Maybe City, but that's it pretty much. Because they stay in the game, being 1-0 down doesn't change anything. But that's why I said when they scored the 2-1, then you could see, okay, something's positive. It helped us. That doesn't happen a lot, but it helped us. We controlled it immediately again, and then we used the space. So usually you could get under pressure again. The set we defended their throw-ins really well today, which is really difficult, especially the second balls after the throw-in. So we did that well, and but the goal they scored, they deserve it, because I thought in that period. We have to be more clear in what we do. We pass the balls a bit around. We pass the ball to a player who didn't show that he wants the ball, and then he's under pressure immediately. It's absolutely not necessary. Most of the time we did really well. I heard now, I'm not 100% sure, but that we had 85% percentage, so that's a crazy number. That's really a crazy number. So to do after Wednesday Champions League game, having the ball 85%, you cannot one time rest. Everybody's involved in offensive football. Everybody needs to be involved. So and that makes it then really quite a challenge. So the boys did well. I'm fine.
Okay, Ian, then Andy. Yeah.
Jurgen, obviously it's going to be, or looks like it's going to be a close title race. All the managers seem to think it is. What's the importance of going top at this stage? And I know fans like to see their team top of the table. Does it mean anything to you? Is there any significance?
Not really. Of course, the number of points makes a massive difference, because actually the difference between 23 and 26 feels like 20 points pretty much, but it's only 3, I know that. So it's really important to stay on track. We will all meet each other and stuff like that. So I don't know, that it's unbelievable that 5 or 6 clubs have such a big number of points. So that makes it only even more intense. Good for the people and for the supporters of all different clubs. So for today, it was clear if we win, it will be like that. So now we won the game, and that's then really good. And for us, it's just the next step. So that's cool. But now we have time to recover. First time for a lot of the boys. They don't play in 3 days again. Our international players didn't have that since I don't know when. It's long ago. And so we will use that time to recover and then prepare the Arsenal game, which will be another nice challenge.
Any final ones, guys? There's the gentleman there.
You play Firmino behind the striker again. Is that your long-term plan?
I don't have to make that decision. Bobby plays, he was a very flexible player, so obviously it was today not his most genius game. Things that has happened, but he's in games like this so important to us. And well, we have not only 2 systems, we can play different systems, that's good. And but he's so smart in defending that it makes absolutely sense that he's in a game where the second balls are pretty much the most decisive thing, and if a player around is always there and is chasing the guys, so that helped. So different positions possible. He played the wing, he played the 9, he played the 10. I don't have to make that decision today. Good.
Okay, guys, we'll do our Mondays around here for a change, so Neil can come in and get his stuff.
Thank you.
Welcome.